Good morning. Hello, Perry friends. How are you? Hello, everyone. Thank you for taking time out of your day to spend with me. I greatly appreciate you. What's going on, Tigress? How you doing? Hey, Miss Jackson or Mr. Jackson. Can't see your first name there. Welcome, Jackson72. Thank you for taking time out of your day to be with me. To all my replay viewers, thank you for taking time out of your day to come join me. Thank you for the hearts. I greatly appreciate you. Hey, Tigress Queen, how are you today? Welcome into my room. Thank you so much. I pray that you are having an absolutely fabulous kind of day. You deserve it. Hello, how are you today? What is your name? Tell me where you're from. Put some emojis up and tell me where you're from. Miss Jackson, good morning. How are you guys today? Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to be with me. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. You're from Orlando. It's nice there. I love Orlando. Yes, I love all the things that are tied to it. That used to be one of my favorite spots when the kids were younger. Now that they're older now, hey, it's too much to get in there in Disney World and all that stuff. It's really expensive now. Yes, nice and warm. Don't rub it in. Yes. Well, I think I'm going to have some nice weather today, too. I think it's supposed to be around 75. God is good in San Antonio, Texas. I am so happy. You're moving to Marietta, Georgia. Well, you're going from warm to warm, so you'll be all right. Marietta is nice. I'm a Georgia native myself. I went to school in Atlanta, Georgia, so I love Georgia. Marietta is pretty much a suburb, so you'll get around and meet some great people, and I'm sure you will keep San Antonio on your heart. I love San Antonio, too. Been there. Love it. Riverwalk. All of that, so nice. Yes, awesome. You will love it. So thank you all so much for taking time out of your day to be with me. I greatly appreciate you. Yesterday I was a little under the weather, but now I'm above the weather. Thank you, Jesus. I'm still kind of sick, got a little cold going on. Hey, how you doing? Welcome. Thank you for joining in. I couldn't see your name there. So thank you for taking time out of your day to be with me. Hey, Nate, what's going on with you? Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate all the beautiful gold hearts. I appreciate your shares as well. And again, I appreciate you. God bless you, because guess what? You're awesome and you're fabulous. Believe it, know it, and receive it. Yes, and I deliver it to you in a great big pretty package with a bow on top of it. So thanks again. I appreciate each and every one of you. God bless you as well. Tigress Queen. Yes, you are a queen. We're all queens. We're all queens of the Most High. Yes, and that's the mindset of a fabulous winning person. Thank you for taking time out of your day to be with me. Again, let me just start by telling you who I am. I am Nichelle Womack, and I am your life transition strategist. What do? I help you start, market, and grow the CEO of you. Whatever you are transitioning to or through in your journey to success, because success is a journey and it takes a while to get there. You just don't wake up in the morning and be a success. Now some do, but most people don't, and we have to realize that most people don't. Yes, thank you, Jesus. Tigress Queen, I certainly agree. Welcome. Thank you for taking time out of your day to be with me. So today we are going to talk about the most expensive piece of real estate. Yes, we are. And I have traveled many places. And I tell you what, as a licensed real estate broker for over 16 years, I've been in real estate for longer than that, but been licensed to be able to tell people things about real estate, I guess, for 16 years, a little over 16 years. And I've seen some beautiful pieces of property. I'm telling you, some places that'll make you say, I gotta have that. Yes. Who doesn't like nice real estate? Who doesn't like a nice place to call home? Everybody does. Everybody likes a nice place to call home, because home is where you feel comfortable. Home is what makes you feel loved. Home is where you lay your head at night and you want to feel in peace and in comfort. So thank you so much for the hearts. Again, my name is Nichelle Womack, for those of you all that are joining in. And today we're talking about the most expensive piece of real estate. No, I'm not talking about a piece of property. Well, in essence, it could be. But I'm talking about your mind today, because it is the most expensive piece of real estate. And I can testify to that, because when we talk about real estate can be bought. Can your mind be bought? Can your thoughts be bought? Yes. Yeah, it can. Today is election day, and I pray that you exercise your right to go vote. Good morning. Thank you for inviting followers, Ms. Jackson. I authorize you to go. Hello, how are you? To go out there. Hey, Jason, what's going on? Thank you for taking time out of your day to be with me. I authorize you, go and exercise your right to vote, because as I mentioned, the mind can be bought. You know, at this time of the year, people come around that you've never seen in 4 years to try to entice you to give them their vote. And my thing is that if you haven't been in my presence in 4 years and you expect to get my vote, you're not going to get it. I want to see that you have done something that I know personally will help people, not just one gender, not just one race, not just one sector, but people in general. Why? Because we're all God's children. God didn't say that there's a big I and a little you. He said you're all my children. And so with that being said, if you exercise your right, you can choose who needs to be in the White House next. This ain't no joke here. You need to be serious about going out there and exercising your right to vote. Now, who you choose is up to you. Who you choose is up to you. Yes. Who you choose is up to you. The head and not the tail. Amen. So when you go out there and choose, make certain that whoever you vote for, that it is in the best interest of not only you, bonjour, that is not only for you, but it's for your generations to come. Because whatever policies and procedures they put in place, it will impact your future generation. So keep that in mind. That's my first point that I had to get out. But let's talk about the most expensive piece of real estate. And as I mentioned, minds can be bought. Don't be sold to the cheapest competitor. All right. So number one, you have to check your lifestyle. And when we check our lifestyle, are you living the way that you want to live? And that most expensive piece of real estate resides in our lifestyle. Because if you are living in a lifestyle that needs an upgrade, then you need to see, what do I need to do to upgrade my life? And it starts with your mind. You know, as a man thinketh, so is he. So if you continue to think that you are impoverished and that you are designed to be in that area, that's where you will be. And so this is so important. And when you're upgrading, you need to see, do you need more happiness? Do you need more love? Do you need more money in your life? Those are things that attribute to lifestyle. And all of that has to do with mindset. No one can control your happiness but you. No one can control where you are in life but you. No one control more love, because you got to love yourself before you love anybody else but you. Nobody control how much money you can make but you. Don't stop the love. I appreciate the love with those hearts. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you. And so we got to think about our lifestyle. How do you want to upgrade your lifestyle? And as a real estate broker, I always talk to my clients, and I help commercial clients and I help residential clients. And one thing that we discuss first is location. And when I'm talking to my business clients that are seeking location for their property, for their business, the first thing I ask them, what type of clientele are you seeking to come through those doors? Okay, that's the first thing that I ask them. And when they tell me I want this type of client, I said, okay, well, we got to look in this type of neighborhood, because this is where you will find those type of clients. And so you got to be mindful. Where is your mind, your lifestyle? And then when I'm working with residential clients, I ask them, what are the things that you are seeking in a property? And when they tell me the things that they're seeking in a property, then that's where they are geared towards where they want to look. And so again, your lifestyle. What is your lifestyle, and how is it going to attribute to your real estate, which is your mind? Number two, the second thing that you must do when you are seeking the real estate that you choose to do in your life, hi, welcome, is that you need to get an agent. Now, so if you're working to buy a house, you need to get an agent. The first thing, check your lifestyle, and that lifestyle is your credit. Second thing, you need to work with an agent. And an agent is someone that is by your side, that knows the laws, that knows the rules, that will work with you in a fiduciary responsibility. That means they're on your side, so they will not allow or will not help you make the wrong mistakes. And they will be by your side through the whole process. They're not going to make decisions for you, but they're going to tell you when you're right and when you're wrong, and when it's a good place and when it's a bad place. And so find an agent that's going to be supportive of you, your goals and your missions, your objectives, and the things that you want to acquire in your life. Mindset, the most expensive piece of real estate. Find an agent, someone that is supportive of you in what you do. And again, like I said, someone will tell you that you're wrong when you're wrong and you're right when you're right. Find an agent. Number 2. Number 3, when you're buying a house, the next thing after you get an agent, and even in life, in your real estate, you got to find a spot. Find a spot in your life. What spot are you trying to seek in order to get to that next level? Now, this shouldn't be your comfort zone. This should be your growth zone. Because in our comfort zones, we get lazy. We get lazy and say, hey, I feel good right here. I'm not looking to move. But in your comfort zone, you cannot grow. And so when you find your spot in your mindset, you got to be willing to grow. You got to be willing to expand. Now, it doesn't have to have all the amenities, but those amenities should propel you to that next level. You know, sometimes when you move into a house in real estate, you got to do some updates and some upgrades. If you go in and buy low and sell high, you got to do that. You got to be willing to do some upgrades in your life. So when you find that spot, it don't have to be perfect, but it got to be something that you can grow in, because in life, we got to grow. And if you know you are planning on having a family, don't buy no 1 bedroom. Don't have one space in your mind that you're not elevated to grow to the next level. And so that's the 3rd thing. Find that spot. Number 4, you got to do an inspection. That's the 4th thing you do when you're buying a house. You got to do an inspection. And in your life, in your mind, you got to do an inspection. Are you thinking the right thoughts? Are you surrounding yourself with people that are going to influence you to do the right or to do the wrong? And as I say all the time, Jim Rohn, one of my greatest mentors that I've never met, but I read his stuff on a daily basis, you are the sum of the 5 people that you hang around. So if you hang around 5 broke people, you're gonna be broke. If you hang around 5 wealthy people, you're gonna be wealthy. If you hang around 5 people that love, you're gonna fall in love yourself. That is life. That is what it is. And it is mindset. Now, true enough, you could be around those people and not adopt their values. But I tell you what, they certainly will rub off on you. They will have a tendency to rub off on you over time. And you will find yourself saying some of the same things they say and doing some of the same things they done. You know, after being married 20 years, my husband and I, sometimes I think we're twins, because he says things before I say them, or we have the same train of thought. That goes back to you hang around those people, you become like them. And so you want to make certain that whoever you're hanging around with, that they're feeding you good food. I like to eat fine cuisine. And when I'm hanging around people, I try to make certain I'm hanging around fine cuisine. People that like the things that I like or like better than I like. Expose me to something new. Expose me to something that I've never tried before. That's what you need to do. Hello from Russia. How are you? And so get an inspection. When you check yourself before you wreck yourself. I heard that in Ty's presentation the other day. And that's an old school song. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. So when you get an inspection, you're checking yourself because you don't want to wreck yourself. Because checking yourself, you see what is going on. You see what's going on in your life and things that you need to get better in and things that you need to improve in. And all the nuts and bolts in the right place. And so when you're doing an inspection on this house, this real estate that you embody, which is yourself, you want to make certain, do you need a new roof? Okay? Do you need a new roof? Mindset. Do you need to clean out your house? Because I tell my buyers and my sellers all the time, you know, going into a nasty house, it's not a good thing. Nobody wants to buy a nasty house. Okay, so make sure your house is clean. Get an inspection of yourself. That mind, the most expensive piece of real estate. Now, does anything need maintenance? Because when you're buying your house and you're getting an inspection, you want to make certain that you're not putting more into the house than it's worth. And so, again, that goes back to what is your value? What is your worth? Are you putting everything in there that it desires? And that goes from the mind to the health and all of that. Are you eating the right foods that are going to keep you healthy? Shoot, nowadays, whatever you eat, you got to be careful. But still, you know, have the mindset that you don't want to eat bad food that's bad for you. You know it's giving you high blood pressure. Don't eat it. Don't eat nothing that's going to make you sick. Don't put nothing in your mind that's not going to help you flourish and grow. Mindset, the most expensive piece of real estate. And then there's anything that need replacing. Sometimes in life, we got to replace people. I appreciate the hearts. Thank you so much. Sometimes in life, we got to replace people. We got to replace those that mean us no good in our life. And that can be family members. That can be significant others. It could be a whole bunch of people. You got to surround yourself with people that are going to elevate you to that next level. Because when you don't, again, you find yourself succumbing to what it is they believe, whatever they achieve, you succumb yourself to that. So the fourth thing you need to do when you're working on that real estate, the most expensive piece, is get an inspection. Number 4. Number 5, and I think this is so important. Number 5, what is your appraisal value? What is your appraisal value? Okay, when we're buying a house, when my clients get ready to, we put the contract on it, the bank goes in and does an appraisal, or the buyer does an appraisal for the house to see how much it is worth. They want to know how much it is worth. So I ask you, how much are you worth? And most people don't know their value. They go with the cheapest thing because they say, hey, that's all I can afford. Well, lifestyle has a lot to do with all you can afford. And so if that's all you can afford and you want more, my encouraging thing is to increase your appraisal value. How do you increase your appraisal value? Get more education, invest more in you, invest in services that can make you more valuable, and your appraisal value will increase. Again, don't forget location, 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 because wherever your mind is, that's where you'll be when your appraisal value comes back. And whether it's high or low, it determines upon you. It's based upon you. Number 6, the last thing, but not least, close the deal. And when you put that stamp on that deal, you go to the closing table and you're like, hey, I have gotten my dream home, my dream mind, the things that I want to achieve in this life. Closing the deal is a great thing, because when you close that deal, you've done something great. Buying property is a wonderful thing because you own something. Now, whether you think it's an asset or not, that's up to you. But I believe that it is an asset when we close on the deal of bettering ourselves, bettering our lives. And the thing that I want to remind you of, when you close that deal, don't be afraid to grow. You got to be consistently growing. Thank you for joining in. I appreciate the hearts. When you close that deal, look for options and opportunities in closing that deal that you still can improve the foundation that you're buying, the foundation of self, the foundation of that real estate. Look for things that you can branch out on, that you can continue to build yourself. Do you need to add an addition on to that house, that mindset? Do you need to add to it to increase its value? Because if it depreciates, which real estate sometimes do, if you're buying the wrong location, mindset. If you're setting your mind in the wrong location, it will depreciate in value. And you got to be making certain that you're planting seeds in the right area that will contribute to your growth. And so when people ask you what you do, tell them, I do whatever it takes. I do whatever it takes to be a successful, because my mindset is the most expensive piece of real estate that I own. Okay? You do whatever it takes. And then when they tell you, you got to do what it takes, but with everything you got to give it everything you got. You can't sidestep to success, because it's not an easy road. It takes time to get to where you want to go. It's not going to happen overnight. And if it does, kudos to you, because you're one of the rare, the few that exist in that manner. Okay, success is not one day. It's a trial period. You're going to keep on going through it until you reach where you're trying to get to in life. So the 6 most expensive piece of real estate, again, is your mind. And number 1, as I mentioned, check your lifestyle. Number 2, get an agent. Number 3, find a spot. And number 4, get an inspection. Number 5, what is your appraisal value? And number 6, close the deal. That's my message for you today, and I pray that it resonates in your spirit and in your soul, and that you know that the most expensive real estate that you own is your mind. Don't be bought. Okay? Increase your appraisal value and constantly be growing to build you up. All right? That's my message. Again, my name is Nichelle Womack, and I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to spend with me. Remember, you are absolutely fabulous. You are absolutely fabulous. Whatever you are transitioning to or through in your journey to success, I can help you get there. You think you got notes? Great. Remember, leaders take notes. Leaders are readers. Leaders constantly are doing things to increase the real estate that they possess, and that's your mindset. Yes, it is. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for the shares. Again, thank you to all my replay viewers for taking time out of your day to spend with me. Make sure you make it great. Make sure you make it fabulous, and know that you are a blessing. Go out and vote and have an absolutely fabulous kind of day. Be blessed and highly favored in whatever it is that you choose to do. Take care. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.